Okay, here we are back in League of Legends. Queued up, normal draft, landed in the jungle. So, I don't know why, if your last pick top and you want to play the new guy, you're not playing him. Actually, you might, if that is indeed a Darius. Love to see if someone else gets it, but that is extremely rare. So, for jungling, I'm going to take Xin Zhao.
To the arena.
So I want the natural talent for increased damage, attack speed for more auto attacks, since that's all I'm all about. Double-edged sword's going to allow me to deal a little bit more damage. Oppressor, I slow enemies with my E and I knock them up with my Q. I don't know if my ult slows them or not, so this will give me a more early damage. But otherwise we're going down the tanky tree. I'm going to take swiftness because I kind of need the tenacity in most cases, otherwise I just get kited to death. Plus, you can build armor, you can't really build any extra tenacity, I'm afraid. So I'm not entirely sure how Kled plays into Riven. That's one of those things we're going to have to see. Due to her million dashes, she can probably get out of his tether. Plus, there's a chance someone on the enemy team could decide to jungle Kled or something. And the lane with the most gank potential so far is going to be the bot lane. Riven's going to be near impossible because, like I said, she has a million dashes. Plus those dashes on our low cooldown, and resourceless. Because that's right, it's balance team. As for Ahri, once she hits level 6, she becomes extremely mobile. I can only gank her if we can get her ult out of the way. Otherwise, she's just as bad. For the Rengar, he wants to power farm to 6, so there may be some angle I can work there. Annie support. Are they going to do it? Okay, that's a little bit of bad news for me because it's going to be difficult to actually stay on Ashe. She can kite me in the first place, but then Annie can stun to buy some time. Yeah, I think my best bet is still trying the bot lane. I don't even remember how much the Kled tether route lasts, just in case there is an opportunity for Riven. So for Xin, we are going to be going for Bloodrazor and probably Blade of the Rune King. That will give me a crapload of healing. From there we can go into the Spirit Visage for even more healing, that way I can sit in team fights and not have to worry. The thing is, what I go after Blade of the Rune King is going to depend on how the enemy team is doing. If their armor is getting, well, if their AD is getting out of control, I may need to go Deadman's. If the AP is getting out of control, that would be Ahri and Annie. Then I'll need to go Spirit Visage. But otherwise, in terms of how this works out, the late game is going to favor us a little bit. I don't know who's the stronger split pusher between Riven and Kled. But in terms of team fights, they have 2 stuns here and a charm for pickoff. But we have the Death Ray, the Pyroclasm, and then Vayne and I can try to pick off stragglers. Worst come to worst, if they do group, I can kind of separate them with my ult. Thing I have to watch out for is I don't know how this interacts with Ashe's Q. That could be a problem. So I haven't confirmed this yet, but I think that if Kled uses his W, that will instantly charge this to 8 stacks if he gets all the hits off. That's one of those things we're going to have to see. Unfortunately, with as little time as I plan on spending top, we may not be able to verify that. But worth pointing out, these 2 are pre-made, and I can't tell from the enemy team. Now, Shin's clear is so safe that you can get the refillable potion. We will be starting with the W because it's his single best move. It gives you more attack speed, gives you additional damage on every 3rd hit, plus it provides you sustain. Kinda broken, I know. And if you get the Rage Blade, it's even worse. So I don't know if I'm going to go for a Frozen Mallet this game. The nice thing about that is it does give me a little bit more AD, plus it gives me HP and the utility slow, so if I get on someone, it kind of sucks to be them. Anyway, we need to arrange these. Or wait a second. There we go. Worth pointing out, we do not have an exhaust. We have a lot of different summoners. Smite, Teleport, Heal, Ignite, Cleanse. And they have 3 Thunderlords.
Minions have spawned.
By the way, if you don't know how Kled works, the thing that I think is most important to point out about him is his movement speed. He has equal movement speed to me when he's on his mount, but when he loses it, he becomes the slowest guy in the game. Slower than Ashe, Ezreal, Mordekaiser, Kog'Maw, and everyone. What's worse is he's melee too. So right here we are going to use the potion. This is the only camp you're really going to be in danger for. In case you're wondering, it died to the toadstool buff. I remember that at the last second and turned my auto. Now early cheese from Rengar just doesn't happen. So I'm going to go for the Scuttle Crab. We want to knock it up to reduce its defenses. Not sure why it went down by 9. It should be 10-10. I don't know why it's 9. As you can see, Rengar can't duel me early. He can throw his E to kite away, but if he has his E at level 2, he did something wrong. For Rengar, you want to go Q and W right off the bat. In case you're wondering, if I had my E there, I might have killed him. Or at least forced his flash. So Kled has been dismounted. I guess his Q is nice in that it keeps him away from Riven. Was hoping that would have been my heal, but oh well. Rengar's showing mid. So this means I might be able to steal his blue buff if I'm so inclined. The problem is stealing his blue doesn't really accomplish much. So Riven just warded River. That pretty much wipes out any chance of a gank here, I'm afraid. Let's get this ticking just in case I can get a gank off here. Damn it, it died before I could get the heal.
My king commands. It shall be done. Here's a tip.
Damn
And a
it.
spear behind it.
That was worth the first blood. I get first blood assist gold. So I can go ahead and buy this to speed up my clear, and I also want a pink ward so we can see Rengar coming down the river.
Only actions truly speak.
So right here you can see what I mean by Ashe is one of the slowest characters in the game.
Sound the march.
Let's slip this over here so I don't see an empty spot in my inventory. Other than the ones I want them to see.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Okay, we got it.
It shall be done. A Demacian does not retreat.
Okay, when he typed in the R ready, I was thinking he wanted to lane gank bot. His ult does work like Scions in that regard. I did not think we'd be able to shut down Ahri this hard when the game began.
Only actions truly speak. To triumph.
I guess they don't want the help.
Victory calls.
Hey, there's Ahri. Bye, Vayne.
An ally has been slain.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
An ally has been slain.
Get over here. You're next, bear. Got her flash. I need him to use his freaking moves on the dragon. That was entirely on Vel'Koz. We had that in the bag if he had fucking shot the dragon. Enemy team totally earned that.
Shut down.
My king commands.
Enemy killing spree.
A Demacian does not retreat. Victory calls.
After that dragon fiasco, Vel'Koz doesn't really have room to speak.
Actions truly speak.
Still can't believe that he fires over the dragon pit.
Victory calls. It shall be done.
He messed up on that, he didn't use it far enough away.
Only actions.
In case you're wondering, she jumped the wall using her Q.
Transform. Sound the mark.
Let's see. They have stun, 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 or charm, stun. I'm gonna need Merc Treads this game from the look of it. Swifties would help to catch up to Ashe.
An enemy has been slain.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
No pink ward.
Always forward. To triumph.
An ally has been slain.
Let's go for the tower first, blood gold.
Always forward.
An ally has been slain.
It shall be done. Perish with honor.
Much better ult from him that time.
To triumph.
Just noticed my pink ward is gone. Gonna need to buy a new one. Should've bought one on that back, to be honest.
My king
Question is, can I hit level 10 off of this? And the answer is no.
only
If he's showing there, I want the dragon.
You have slain an enemy.
At this point, I don't need any help. The thing I do have to watch out for, though, is a crystal arrow steal, which didn't come. So in case you're wondering why I wanted level 10 before going for the dragon, I could have put the extra point into Battle Cry. It gives you additional damage and a better heal for putting points into it. That would have made it even safer, and I think I get a little bit extra attack speed for doing that, so I could take it more quickly too. But anyway, the Wind Dragon isn't nearly as helpful as some of the others here. There are certain comps where it can be very good, namely anything with Hecarim, or Rammus. Potentially anything with Kled too, I guess. I don't know how his ult works exactly yet. If it's a fixed speed, or if it scales off if the Cloud Drake can make him even faster, that type of stuff. So right now I'm definitely glad I went ahead and got the Cloud Drake, since we would have lost it right there. Now I'm gonna go in the jungle and steal everything of Rengar's, since he's on the wrong side of the map.
victory calls.
Killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Yeah, we need to do something about Riven.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
To triumph!
Get over here fast. This is going to be a tough take. I don't know if he has the damage for it. And he needs to not use that friggin' E. I want to give that to Kled. Let's see if we can get the top tower.
Truly speak.
I stole everything of value there, dude.
My king commands.
Gonna step back. Unfortunately, my W is kind of wasted there. Okay, who has their kills? Ashe. We're going armor.
Rampage.
Damn. Just missed.
An enemy has been slain.
It shall be done. Oh, full. The warrior spirit is never broken.
If she doesn't back off, we dive. And apparently there was an outplay or something. They aced us.
Ace.
Yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So, when Dragon's up, that's pretty much theirs. There's nothing we can do to contest this.
A Demacian does not retreat.
We could definitely use that Earth Dragon. The water one would have been really nice for as bad as this bot lane actually is.
Their lives are forfeit. Only actions truly speak.
I'm hoping she took the blue buff to deny it from Ahri.
My king commands.
So that's only 15 additional damage. This will reduce the cooldown, and let's put the point there.
Ally has been slain.
Holy crap, he landed his Q. Now it's on Vel'Koz. How does this work? No. Thought you could click on them to reveal their death timers to remind your allies, but I guess not.
The warrior spirit is never broken. Victory calls.
thing, Vayne.
Only actions truly speak.
We need to get this over to Vel'Koz.
My king commands.
I was hoping to get the other small one, but oh well.
Triumph.
An ally has been slain.
A Demacian does not retreat. To triumph. Only the warrior spirit is never broken.
So we're starting to get a stranglehold on the map. It's just we need to definitely do something about Ashe. Bye, Kled.
Been slain.
Always forward. A Demacian does not retreat. Sound the march. Victory calls.
Shoot it and pull it out. Let it come out.
Command.
Double kill.
Who the hell started that?
Here's a tip.
Finding Vel'Koz.
To triumph.
Need to remember the Q does work on towers. We need to get out. Just getting that alone was a victory.
It shall be done.
Okay, final item needs to either be Frozen Heart or Randuin's Omen. Since health doesn't help against Vayne, I'm thinking Randuin's Omen's the way to go. Problem is that will not be a global slow because that would help against Rengar. Or the Omen isn't... I'm saying go Frozen Heart. Let me just put it that way. I guess Vel'Koz is in the process of raging and throwing. Gonna go take that. So this is the one thing that does suck about the attack speed build. Your hits don't have a lot of power, but there's just a high volume of them to make up for that. At this rate, I'm probably going to end up having to report the Vel'Koz, so...
My king commands.
Next Dragon's Elder, that's going to augment our sieging power. Going for this one first because it provides the most immediate benefit. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to get a tower off this. Yeah, we will. So, I definitely have to say I earned that win. The bot lane was hell to put up with, and then the mid lane became hell to put up with. I got a chest for my trouble, but no damn key fragments. Wait a second, what was my grade? S minus. So, number 2 for damage. This kind of tells you how inconsequential Vayne was. Nice thing though, in that final team fight, she showed up with a key condemned to pick off Ahri. That alone turned the fight for us. Pretty much handed us the game right then and there. We still had it won, it's just that sped it up probably by like 5 to 10 minutes. In terms of damage taken, I served as tank. As for the various builds, I don't know what's best for Kled now, so I can't comment on whether or not this is any good. It's just I kind of thought Black Cleaver was kind of core for all top lane bruisers. He should have probably had that a lot sooner. I don't know. I had most gold too, and most kills, but not most assists. In terms of Riven, yeah, she spec'd for MR, but she doesn't have any armor here to protect her from me. Like if you saw in that final fight, I jumped on her and almost killed her instantly. Otherwise, Rengar, he was really far behind. He should not have gotten this so early. Ashe was easily their best player. I can definitely respect that build. It's pretty solid. Ahri ran into a lot of trouble early, and she just couldn't climb out of it in the end. But yeah, that's... Otherwise, I'm good to call it quits here. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.